This is Daniel Mandelker, and this is our podcast, Jackie's Books, where we will talk about novels by Jackie Adams, an emerging author. We will also bring you book reviews and other commentary. This is Daniel Mandelker for Jackie's Books. You should check out Jackie's Books on her website, especially her new book, The Witch Story. Fall is coming soon, so this podcast will be about fall books. The Bookshop of Yesterdays by Amy Meyerson. Miranda Brooks grew up in the stacks of her eccentric Uncle Billy's bookstore, solving the inventive scavenger hunts he created just for her. But on Miranda's 12th birthday, Billy has a mysterious falling out with her mother and suddenly disappears from Miranda's life. She doesn't hear from him again until 16 years later, when she receives unexpected news. Billy has died and left her Prospero Books, which is teetering on bankruptcy, and one final scavenger hunt. Miranda becomes determined to save Prospero Books and to solve Billy's last scavenger hunt. The Great Alone by Kristin Hannah. Alaska, 1974. Ernst Albright came home from the Vietnam War a changed and volatile man. When he loses yet another job, he makes the impulsive decision to move his wife and daughter north, where they will live off the grid in America's last true frontier. Cora will do anything for the man she loves, even if it means following him into the unknown. 13-year-old Lenny, caught in the riptide of her parents' passionate, stormy relationship, has little choice but to go along, daring to hope this new land promises her family a better future. The Cider House Rules by John Irving. In the quiet rural landscape of Maine, the St. Cloud's Orphanage stands as a refuge for the unwanted. It is run by the eccentric and compassionate Dr. Wilbur Larch, a man who is both a saint and a sinner in the eyes of the world. Among the orphans is Homer Wells, Dr. Larch's devoted protege. Trained in medicine by Larch, Homer is destined to take over the orphanage. Seeking to forge his own path, Homer leaves St. Cloud's to work an apple orchard for the wealthy Worthington family. There he builds a new life and falls in love, but he cannot escape the pull of his past. Allie by Jackie Adams. Although she had found financial success, every other aspect of her life was fighting just to stay afloat. After 7 years of being a recluse, with the help of her friend, she comes to the hard realization that it's time for her to start living in the present. After years of living a solitary life, it's not an easy feat for Allie to get reacquainted with the bustle of things. She is forced to push herself outside of her comfort zone in order to reclaim some semblance of a normal life. As she navigates her way through old friendships and through new ones, she must fight to knock down the walls she's built over the years. Slowly but surely, piece by piece, Allie begins to see the light on the other side. So, Matt, here's a question. Who is often referred to as the first big podcast star?
That's a good question, Daniel. So everyone pretty much knows this person from the TV series The Office. It is Ricky Gervais. He basically had a comedy interview style show that pretty much made podcasts super, super popular. And he was a star who was probably the first person known for his podcast show, in addition to all of his work in television and movies and stuff like that. So the answer is Ricky Gervais. Anyway, I think that's all we have. Anything else you want to do, or are we going to wrap things up?
I think we'll wrap things up. That does it. Easy reading, and I'll talk to you next time.